A financial dynasty emerges. The Rothschilds in the 18th and 19th centuries. The Rothschild family's story begins in the bustling streets of 18th century Frankfurt. Meyer Amschel Rothschild, the patriarch, established a banking business that would lay the foundation for a financial empire. His 5 sons spread across Europe, establishing branches in Frankfurt, London, Paris, Vienna, and Naples. This strategic expansion allowed the Rothschilds to capitalize on the burgeoning forces of globalization. The Rothschilds financed governments and industries, facilitating trade and investment across borders. Their financial acumen and far-reaching networks made them indispensable players in the era's economic landscape. The Rothschild name became synonymous with wealth, power, and a complex web of influence that extended from the royal courts of Europe to the bustling trading floors of the world's financial centers. Fortunes of war, examining the Rothschilds and conflict. The Rothschilds' rise coincided with a period of significant political and military upheaval in Europe. This era, marked by revolutions and wars, has fueled speculation about the family's involvement in these conflicts. One persistent theory claims that the Rothschilds profited immensely from financing both sides of major wars, including the Napoleonic Wars. While it's true that the Rothschilds provided loans to governments during wartime, the notion that they actively sought to instigate or prolong conflicts for financial gain is highly debatable. War, with its inherent risks and instability, could disrupt trade and jeopardize investments. Furthermore, attributing such immense influence to a single family overlooks the complex geopolitical factors that drive international conflict. Economic upheavals. Did the Rothschilds hold the strings? The Rothschilds' financial activities extended far beyond wartime finance. Their involvement in government bonds, infrastructure projects, and international trade made them central figures in the global economy. This prominence, coupled with their immense wealth, has led to theories about their role in economic crises. Some argue that the Rothschilds deliberately manipulated markets for their own benefit, causing economic downturns that impoverished many while enriching a select few. However, attributing such power to a single family oversimplifies the complex workings of the global economy. Economic crises are often the result of a confluence of factors, including government policies, technological shifts, and unforeseen events. While the Rothschilds undoubtedly wielded significant financial influence, portraying them as puppet masters orchestrating economic calamities lacks historical nuance. Whispers of power, the Rothschilds, and political influence. The Rothschilds' wealth and connections inevitably brought them into contact with the political elite of their time. They provided loans to governments, advised heads of state, and moved within the higher circles of power. This proximity to political figures has fueled speculation about their influence on government policies and decisions. Some theories even suggest that the Rothschilds used their wealth to install puppet leaders and control political systems from behind the scenes. While the Rothschilds' financial support likely granted them access to powerful individuals and may have influenced certain decisions, it's crucial to avoid overstating their political sway. Governments are accountable to a complex web of interests, including public opinion, political rivals, and other powerful actors. Attributing sweeping political control to a single family overlooks these complexities. Section 5. A web of elites, conspiracy theories, and the Rothschild family. The Rothschilds' story has become interwoven with various conspiracy theories, often painting them as central figures in a shadowy cabal of elites controlling world events. These theories posit a secret network of powerful individuals operating behind the scenes to advance their own agendas at the expense of the general population. The Rothschilds, with their immense wealth and global reach, often feature prominently in these narratives. These theories often depict the world as governed by a small, interconnected group, pulling the strings from the shadows. Such narratives can be alluring, offering simplistic explanations for complex events. However, they often lack credible evidence and rely heavily on speculation, conjecture, and unfounded connections. Section 6. The allure of conspiracy: understanding the Rothschild narratives. The persistence of conspiracy theories surrounding the Rothschilds, even in the face of limited evidence, speaks to a deeper human tendency to seek explanations for events that seem beyond our control. In times of uncertainty or crisis, attributing blame to a powerful hidden enemy can be a comforting, albeit often inaccurate, way to make sense of the world. Furthermore, the Rothschild story, with its themes of immense wealth, global influence, and proximity to power, provides fertile ground for conspiracy theories. The family's history, spanning centuries and continents, offers ample material for weaving intricate narratives of secret societies and clandestine plots. Section 7. Beyond the Myths. A more nuanced view of the Rothschild legacy. Examining the Rothschilds through a historical lens requires moving beyond simplistic narratives and acknowledging the complexities of their story. While their wealth and influence were undeniable, attributing to them superhuman powers of manipulation or control oversimplifies the historical context in which they operated. A balanced perspective recognizes the Rothschilds as highly successful financiers who navigated the turbulent waters of their time. They were undoubtedly shaped by the social and economic structures of their era, and their actions, like those of any powerful entity, had far-reaching consequences. However, it's essential to avoid reducing their story to one-dimensional caricatures of villains or puppet masters. Section 8. The Perils of Prejudice, Anti-Semitism and the Rothschilds. It's impossible to discuss the conspiracy theories surrounding the Rothschilds without addressing the deeply troubling undercurrent of anti-Semitism that often permeates these narratives. The Rothschilds, a Jewish family, have frequently been targeted with hateful stereotypes and accusations that play into centuries-old prejudices. These harmful tropes often depict Jews as greedy, power-hungry, and engaged in a clandestine plot to control the world. Such accusations are not only baseless, but also perpetuate dangerous stereotypes that have historically been used to justify discrimination and violence against Jewish communities. Section 9. Conclusion. Separating fact from fiction in the Rothschild story. The Rothschild family's story is a complex tapestry woven from threads of financial success, political influence, and enduring myths. While their impact on history is undeniable, it's crucial to approach the narrative surrounding them with a critical and discerning eye. Separating fact from fiction requires acknowledging the Rothschilds' significant role in shaping the economic and political landscape of their time, while recognizing the dangers of attributing to them an implausible level of control over world events. Furthermore, it's essential to confront the insidious role of anti-Semitism in shaping these narratives. Attributing nefarious motives and superhuman powers to the Rothschilds based solely on their Jewish heritage perpetuates harmful stereotypes and fuels prejudice. A nuanced understanding of the Rothschild legacy requires moving beyond simplistic explanations, engaging with historical evidence, and rejecting the allure of conspiracy theories that distort the complexities of the past.